it's like packed every night. It's totally packed, so it's much better than anybody expected.
Good compilation of bands, you know, not just typical death metal bands, a bit more different kind of bands. That's my opinion. I think it's a good idea.
None of us are like really major bands or anything, you know, so it's kind of pretty cool, you know, that we pull so much people.
You know, it's worked out real well so far. Anyway, it's been really appreciated shows and so on, so it's been great.
Inside the dungeon of my skull, only Lucas thoughts remain.
This tour is a sign that aggressive music is getting more aggressive and more appreciated by more people by the day, and I think it's really cool.
If you put a show on that people can go to, then they're going to go for it. If you just put average, you know, shitty little bands in shitty little venues, people ain't going to go. You put a decent show in a decent venue and people will turn up. They are there.
It's a good thing that harder music is getting also more attention, and not just typical hard rock bands, and because there is in metal scene is so big, you know, there is so much different kind of bands, you know.
5 bands making the most of their music in front of a good audience. It's always great to be seen, but this is the ultimate aggressive show, so don't miss it.
Sweden's Meshuggah opened the festival, showcasing tracks from their upcoming album, Destroy, Erase, Improve, which is set for release in May.
We are trapped inside the tears we obey. Resignate to our self-inflicted fear. Voices come, will be never in this mortal witches, sighting our minds, person, sisters of life.
Me and Thomas here grew up together, played music together, and played in a band together. When he went up to Meshuggah and they started looking for new guitarists, I just like fell in.
Vocally, you know, I don't think our music really is within, you know, the genre of death metal. And musical-wise, maybe we put, you know, more stuff into our songs, and they end up, our songs end up more complex maybe than many death metal songs.
From the perception, trapped in a soul cage, human wreckage, I leave my life with faith. Who am I? Since the third was my mind, in this life I'm scared. Peace and progression, leave me no peace. Some leave me no roger, back to faithfully. What's the every redemption? Betrayed, flawless perfection.
The future, as far as Meshuggah is concerned, is like we're going to do this festival tour to the end, then we're going to go home, have a couple of weeks off, rehearsing a little bit, and then we're going to go into the studio in the beginning of February, recording the new forthcoming album. We're going to be there for, I think, a month or so.
Probably we'll go on tour in this spring, you know, maybe May, June, with Entombed, hopefully. We've been discussing that a bit, and probably with Entombed, hopefully.
Slowly, I'll take them to the ground. They will. Oh, they will. Walk around the fire.
Fellow Swedes Hypocrisy followed with a selection of songs from their current effort, The Fourth Dimension, the first to feature guitarist Peter Tagtren on vocals.
Nuclear Blast, for us, been perfect, you know. When we want something, you know, they go okay, you know. And when we record, you know, they ask us how much we need, you know, we say this and that, and we always get it, so never been any problems, you know. So for us, Hypocrisy works out really good, you know. The best about The Fourth Dimension is you know, we tried to do something different. It worked out pretty good, you know. It sells very well and stuff, you know, though we don't, you know, really care about if it sells or not, but it proves that people like it, you know.
As my soul leaves the body, all free, take it to him, lost on the unknown. For a patient of you, I'm my own. Reaching my soul as I see my destiny. All planet goes through my mind as I see myself going on. Wake me up from the nightmare. I'll cry out, make it
Well, Hypocrisy is gonna go. We're gonna go back home. I just bought a studio and stuff, you know, so we're gonna start writing some songs and record it there, because we're doing a lot of recordings in there now, and it sounds killer. So I think the production is gonna come out well, you know. As far as the music goes, I have no idea where we're going, you know. So, and hopefully we're gonna release it in September, go on a European tour in October, hopefully. And I don't know if we're going to the state or not. I have no idea, you know. But what we're gonna do is try to record, you know, a good album.
Everything I spent that puts him to sleep. Breaks all volcanoes, the way to release. Speaking the truth, the sin and the crime. The world we murder on this plane.
Next up, it was the turn of another Swedish favourite in the form of Dismember, who are shortly to release a mini CD titled Casket Garden.
This is a really cool bill because we also have a very mixed bill with different bands like Amorphis and Meshuggah and us, you know. That's totally different. But it's really cool because everybody's fucking freaking out. It's sold out every night almost, so it's going great.
In the casket garden, forward onward. In the casket garden, dealing with the dead. Living days are always delayed. Only into their arms of hate. Witness the execution of mine. Feeling another killing guide.
It would be cool if we could do more east countries, because we're doing the Czech Republic, and that's the only country. It would be cool to go to Moscow or Hungary and stuff like that, you know. We only played Poland and Czechoslovakia so far. I mean, would be cool to go down to Japan or South America, because there's a lot of people liking this kind of music there. We know for a fact, so it would be really cool to go down there, but it's the money problem again, you know.
In the casket garden, forward onward. In the casket garden, dealing with the dead.
We got a new album coming out now in April. It's going to be called Massive Killing Capacity. It's produced by Thomas Skogsberg at Sunlight Studios, and we've been working for this album for like half a year now. So we're gonna mix it as soon as we get back from this tour. There's gonna be like 11 songs. We're gonna have a CD single coming out before the album in February with 2 tracks from the album and 1 unreleased track. And this album's gonna be, it's a very wide album, I think, because it's so many different songs. Compared to the 2 first albums, it was mainly me who did most of the music, but nowadays everybody's contributing, so it's going to be a different spectrum of songs, I think.